What's up, y'all? I just have a second. Jump on here real quick. Chop it up with you. So I was at a buddy's house, one of my friends, and we was talking about, we had gotten into this subject about wording things, you know, the way we word stuff. You know, I used to think a while back it really didn't really matter how much what we're saying, you know, when I be talking to people, you know, small talk, whatever, joking around and stuff, it didn't really matter so much what words I chose to use during you know, during that time of my life. I was just kind of, you know, a little vigorous with my sentences and being a little more aggressive. Well, I guess I don't really mean aggressive. I was being a little bit more funny. You know, it was more about being, you know, popular a little bit, you know. Everybody, I was funny. You know, I make people laugh and stuff like that. So, you know, I would say things to accommodate that motive. Now, as I got older and I became more aware of the power of words and how they work, I changed. I changed those, well, not all the way, for the most part. I'm aware of it. I'm conscious in how I say what I say. You know, I'm not like I was. I'm not in it for the joke like that anymore, you know. Life became a lot more serious as I began to learn about all kinds of different shit. So, anyway, back to the conversation we was having. We was talking about right and wrong, if it exists. Well, in layman's terms, we know right and wrong exists. I get it. There is a right way to do things, a wrong way to do things. There's a right way to act, wrong way to act. There's a right way to behave, and wrong way to behave, and so on and so forth. But once you get a point once I got into a point in my life where I started understanding and understanding and overstanding the same linguistics I used to only understand, a lot of that shit's out the window now. A lot of it's out the window. All the right and wrong still exist to the you know, in our world and shit like that. But if you come to a point in your life where you get the concept of them both, you can live. There's a place that you can live in the middle of both of right and wrong. There's a space right in the middle. And you can live in that space and not be either one. But is right or wrong a thing? Yeah. Yeah. But do I have to be in that thing because it's a thing? No. No, you be in it. You call me right or wrong. You do that. That's your job. That's not my job. My job is to be. You figure out what I am. You tell me what I'll know what I am by what you call me. What you call me? What am I? That's what I am. I'm not right or wrong. Now, he was saying most people don't reach that point, or a lot of people haven't yet reached that point. See, I'm mindful how I'm wording myself now. A lot of people haven't really reached the point where they're understanding that. Because see, now I can just be what I am and not have to worry about what you're calling me. At first I was worried about what you're calling me. I may have to been wrong to get right, but that's an excuse to you. You would call that an excuse. So why don't I just be what I am and then you call me what it is? Now again, most people ain't gonna get that, and there's a lot of areas in my life now that I see like that. You know, and he was saying that that's dangerous to tell the kid, you know, that and he got a point, you know, that you go tell a 2-year-old, hey man, there's no right and wrong in playing with a knife. No, I wouldn't, you know, that's foolishness, you know, that's foolishness. But you can teach a child, it's something that you have to do. It's not something that you know, be proactive in this shit. You teach a child the difference in the two, call it good, man. Let one be one and let the other be the other. You just install in the child the difference of the two, what one is and what the other one is, and how they work. Give them some understanding. Don't just rah, 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 rah. Let them know or her know how this thing works, or how this, well, you gotta know yourself first, but if you reach that point in enlightenment, and you got kids, I would suggest that you teach them this tactic, because it gives them, you know, I don't know, you know, how young one would be. I don't know, I can't, you know, I don't know about how young to start installing that, but I myself wouldn't hesitate to install those differences in the child. I'm not talking about your basic fundamentals of right and wrong. I'm talking about teaching the child the basic principles behind what's right and why it's right, and what's wrong and why it's wrong. Because a child really don't know, to be honest with you. I mean, a child don't really need to know some principles of right and wrong. They know if they grab the middle of the breast of the mama, ain't no titty, that's wrong. They figure out when they grab it, now that's right. So, I mean, there's some basic fundamentals, you know, that we have that helps us along the way in knowing what these differences are. But when we get older, you know, we start dealing with, you know, life as an adult, and you start getting the concept of what it is, man. I really don't know how to completely tell you to tell your child about it, because it's different for everybody. But I just thought it was interesting, because he's under the impression, and again, I'm gonna give it to him. I'll lean on his theory at this point. At this point in it, that yeah, it'd be foolish for the lame to try to get that overnight, you know. But if you guys can ever start studying linguistics and the power of words, I'm kind of a little bit watching traffic, tripping. And the power of words, because words got their own energy, like colors. Colors got their own energy. Each one has a different volume of ohms, if you know, of energy. You know, I may not be using that word right, but of energy. You know, when you see red, it means one thing to you. Especially if you're in the gangs. When you see green, it means something to you. You know, every color has its own. Purple. Purple is the safest color to wear. You wear purple, you're less likely to get in any kind of, particularly women. Women wear purple, it's hard for some bullshit to come up on them. It's hard. It's just like holding your hand in a pyramid. It's hard to create an argument. Or it's hard for an argument to continue once you put your hand in that position, in a certain position. You can stop an argument. Just I don't know. Study linguistics and the power of words, man. A lot of times we saying shit that don't make no damn sense to the wise one. We're just doing and saying shit, man, and letting it be okay because it's been happening for generations, and it's tradition and all that old bullshit, Without change, nothing changes, man. I'll give you an example. Nice. Most people think, well, I'm pretty sure what you think the word nice means. I can bet my bottom dollar that there's a couple of you woke motherfuckers on there that know some shit. But most people think nice means kind and courtesy and things like that, It don't. It means fool, stupid, ignorance, things like that. That's why the term nice guys finish last. You heard that? You know why they finish last? You probably got it figured out now. Why did the nice guys finish last? So that's just to give you an idea of words and how we be using them foolishly. And then we're responsible for the energy of being a fool. I don't care that you calling it nice. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can call a cop a pig. It doesn't matter. Your ass still going to fucking jail. It doesn't matter what you call it. It is what it is. Brother, you have ignorance is no excuse for your ass or the law. We're using a lot of shit ignorantly. We ain't getting nowhere. A mouse on the wheel. Hamster, whatever the motherfucker's spinning, you on that motherfucker. Not getting nowhere. We're thinking we got it all figured out because of some novel that someone wrote when they were feeling great. Well, did you read the book that the same one that wrote the good book wrote when he wrote the bad book? That's what you don't know. Or most don't know. Ain't nothing one way. We live in a duality. Everything has a two. Everything is dual. Man, woman, sun, moon. Let me do this shit forever. You get it? So, if you get rid of... Alright, I'll put it this way. Y'all ain't gonna like this one. But if you get rid of the devil, you also get rid of God. So the whole idea of having that, or your concept of what a devil is, not existing no more, you'd have to do away with your concept of what a God is. But that's some more shit y'all don't know too much about. Anyway, I just thought I'd jump on here and be a little asshole for a minute. Chop it up. Hear me? Tell me what you think. I don't care. I like to smoke. All the criticism is welcome. I love it. If you don't say nothing, I ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna rattle this motherfucker louder. If I don't start getting some damn replies. Or some comments. Drop me a comment in the comment section, man. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm right. Or tell me that you don't believe in either one of those. Kind of like what I was just saying. Because that does apply to that as well. But just talk with me. Talk with me. I had a friend that got drunk off milk. right? Wasn't alcohol. There wasn't some water that got turned into wine, whiskey, booze. What else that shit's called? Moonshine. None of that. Milk. The shit that they tell you that does the body good, that shit. He got drunk. He gets him hammered. Actually got him so hammered and went and did some shit. And he's in trouble for it. Just, you know. So I'm saying that to say this. In the eyes of the good and bad guys, was milk bad for him or was it good for him? See, if I didn't tell you the story at first about what the milk did, you would say it was good. But then I tell you what happened after he drank it, what it did to him, you say, oh, he shouldn't have did it, oh, that was bad. See, you know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta know both sides of the story. I'm out.